Okay, I want to give you guys a little bit of positive news because I've been on here pretty much every day since this election saying that Democrats need to step up, that it is time for us to pull our freaking socks up, get dirty, and make sure we are ready to fight this fight. Well, you know that there are people in Congress who are out there fighting for us. I've shown you videos of Jazmine Crockett. She is always going to be outspoken and fight this fight for us. I came across someone today who is new to me, might be new to you, but that is Melanie Stansbury. And when you listen to this video right now, you'll understand that we have an ally who is ready for this fight. So let's take a listen to some of what she had to say today about this bill that is being introduced by Republicans and more importantly, J.D. Vance.
And by the upcoming administration, which the vice president-elect is participating in here. Now, okay, let's take the argument to its logical extension that this is really about making sure that we have qualified individuals inside the federal government. So my question is then, why is the president-elect choosing absolutely unqualified cabinet secretaries to be at the head of every single agencies? We've got now a worldwide wrestling executive who's going to run education. We've got a sexual predator who was about to have a bipartisan report released by the House of Representatives to be our AG.
Okay, let me stop her right there real quick because all I could think of was, damn, I like how she did not say alleged. She said a sexual predator who is going to be our new AG. She is not pulling any punches, and I'm here for it.
We've got a Fox News commentator who's going to run the military for us.
So I want to talk about this for a minute because I was talking to one of my friends who's a former Marine, and he was saying that Pete Hegseth is by far the least qualified person for this position to have ever been appointed to it. There will now be generals who have given 20 to 30 years of service who outrank Pete Hegseth, who will now be in meetings, being commanded by Pete Hegseth, addressing him as sir, knowing all well that he has nowhere near the experience or knowledge that they have. The same people who have a problem with diversity, equity, and inclusion are okay with a very underqualified person as the head of the military when they don't even know if he's ever been the head of a freaking platoon. But let's get back to Melanie Stansbury.
So if my colleagues across the aisle want to talk about qualifications, they want to talk about efficiency, they want to talk about the federal workforce, then let's talk about it, because you're talking about putting into place leadership in these federal agencies who are absolutely unqualified, who are dangerous, and know nothing about the agencies that they're about to be appointed to lead. So this is not about qualifications. This is not about having a qualified federal workforce. This is about laying the ground for the purge that they plan on January 20th and in the days afterwards. And we know that because the very organization for whom the chairman just submitted this letter of support is the Heritage Foundation, who wrote Project 2025, which gave us the blueprint for the purge itself and what they are planning inside every single one of these agencies. So we need to be clear-eyed about what this actually is and about what is trying to be accomplished, and why 4 weeks before we're about to adjourn for the holidays, the Republicans are bringing this bill to a markup without an actual hearing. This is modern McCarthyism. They are preparing for a purge. They are going after members of the federal government who are advancing because they are people of color, women, LGBTQ+, other members of our community who have been excluded systematically from participating in federal service and leadership positions, and then they're going to put their own unqualified loyalists in there to take out our federal workforce. That is what this bill is about. It's about creating a statutory framework to do that, and we're going to fight it every step of the way.
That part. We have to be ready to fight them every step of the way. They're going to tell you that Donald Trump has a mandate. He does not. His victory isn't even as big as they said it was. Even if it were, when Joe Biden had a mandate, they fought him every step of the way, and he was trying to do things to help the American people. They're trying to hurt Americans. They're coming after black people, brown people, people in the LGBTQIA plus community, anyone they see as a DEI hire, and they're going to try to deem anyone who is black, brown, or in any marginalized community as DEI, and they're going to try to get rid of them. She said that part of this bill is to amend the Civil Rights Act. Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. This is what you guys wanted. You're getting exactly what you wanted, and now it's going to affect you as well. I hope you enjoy this. I'm glad we have people in Congress who are there to fight. I'm here for the fight. Hopefully other creators, other people in Congress are there for the fight, because again, this is going to be a wild 4 years, and the only way we are going to get through it is to make sure we fight for marginalized communities, because they are coming after us. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.